Attention, all Zatch Bell fans. This is a serious message about a little something that I'm doing for the community, fandom, whatever you want to call it, just for anyone who's a Zatch Bell fan. Um, I just wanted to sort of announce here on YouTube, and I've put it up in a few other places already, including Twitter, Reddit, Discord, that I made something I think is pretty neat that I've seen in other fandoms, which is a Zatch Bell fan survey. Um, it's a group of questions that I took a while to come up with that I think will sort of reflect the individual Zatch Bell experience that all of us have had. And through the survey, I'm hoping to learn just about all different Zatch Bell fans, collectively and individually, our opinions about the series and our experience with the series, when we got into it, what kind of people we are, stuff like that. I think it's a really cool idea, and I'm pleased to say that so far, I posted it 3, 4 days ago. It's been a pretty big success. We now have over 100 responses, and you don't need to provide any sort of information, no email. You don't need to sign into anything. Take it. It's a Google form. Links obviously in the description. Um, I wish I could maybe put the link up here or maybe even screen record to show you guys the survey, but I'm gonna work on setting some of that kind of stuff up for future videos. Um, but for now, links in the description. Please go take the survey if you consider yourself any kind of Zatch Bell fan. I thought it would be a cool thing to do, particularly right now too, because there's no chapter this month. Which maybe some of you know that, maybe some of you don't. Makoto Raikou is doing his art exhibition this month. I'm not sure where it is. I assume it's some sort of gallery in Tokyo or something, unless it's at a warehouse near the dock. I don't know. But he's doing that, and it seems like there's a lot of hype surrounding that in Japan, which is great to see. They announced a lot of new merchandise that is on the website for the gallery. A lot of stuff that I would really like to get, including an official Vulcan 300 creation kit. And I never made a Vulcan myself, so I definitely want to get that at least. And there's just going to be a lot of illustrations from across all of Raiku's series. I hope we got some good pictures and video from the event. And I hope it sort of gives Raikou kind of a break from the grind he's been on for quite a while since starting Zatch Bell 2. But of course, we still do want more Zatch Bell 2. So I hope once all that is done, they will get back to setting up the new chapter, and I hope they will sort of find a good balance for him and his assistants. That won't tire them out too much. Um, I'm sort of hoping the new chapter will come out earlier next month rather than later. If it comes out later, it'll probably come out about a month from now. But the odd thing is that the exhibition doesn't start for like 25 days. So I'm not entirely sure what the timetable is. I suppose it's not impossible that there might also not be a chapter next month. We'll see what happens with that. Anyway, point is, that's why I didn't stream this month for chapters because there was not a chapter, but I made this survey. I really hope you take it. I took quite a bit of time to come up with the questions and to create it as a Google form. But there's room for improvement. And, I'm thinking it's been a success this year already. I would consider 100 responses a success for our humble little community here. Um, and I would love to do it next year. There's already some questions that I'm thinking of that are not in the survey, specifically concerning scenes that are like separate. They're not fights, they're not characters, but like specifically scenes, which are a big thing in Zatch Bell because one of the things people know the most about Zatch Bell. Well, actually, a couple things. One of the things is how emotional it is and how much everybody cries, and another thing is the music in the anime, and that's also something that's not really reflected in any of the questions in the survey. So I'm already thinking about how to improve that for the next time I do it. But for now, survey's up. At some point, I'm going to stop taking answers for it, and I will compile everything. Google Forms sort of does it on its own, but I'm gonna. Um, there's some things that Google Forms isn't great at. Like for instance, if you answer Zatch and Gash, it's obviously going to think of them as different answers. So I'm going to make sure that all the data is like in the form that we want it to be in terms of pairing those up. Um, and I'm gonna present it on Reddit, Tumblr, wherever. Maybe I'll do a little video on it here. Um, so that's just something that I did that I find really exciting. Hopefully I'll see you guys again in another video before too long. I might have some non-Zatch content on here soon, just me talking about stuff which I've done on my channel quite a bit in the past. I might have some more things to talk about. So hopefully I'll be recording videos with my somewhat cool new setup here. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace and love.